These are some things that frustrate me. You ever walk into a room knowing exactly why you're walking to the room, and as soon as you step foot into the room, you completely forget everything. And it's like you'll stand there for like a good 2 minutes trying to remember, like, why did I come into the room? And it's like you won't remember it until you leave and go back to what you were doing before, and now you're inconvenienced because you gotta go all the way back just because you forgot. Another thing, you ever look for something like really, really hard and you just can't seem to find it? So you're like, hey mom, I can't find my jeans, do you know where they are? And she's like, no, I don't know where they are. And you're like, okay, but I need them. And she's like, yo, if I come up there and I find them jeans after you said you've been looking for them all this time, I'm gonna be mad at you. I'm like, there's no way she could find the jeans. I've been looking everywhere. And it's like she'll come upstairs and within 2 minutes, she's found my blue jeans. She found the shorts that I lost 3 weeks ago. She found a towel I was looking for earlier. And she looking at me like I didn't just look everywhere for them. And I'm like, I don't even know where did you pull it out your ass or something? Thank you for your time.
Is the ocean racist? Some people are calling PewDiePie racist because he's apparently obsessed with the ocean. He's had a lot of videos this week about the ocean, and some people are calling into question his motives behind it. They say that the ocean is paying homage to racist European colonialism and imperialism. That it is a dog whistle for racist neocolonialism, which basically just means racist. People are also saying that PewDiePie's references to time are racist because time is racist, apparently, according to Brittany Cooper in a TED Talk. She believes time is a racial construct created by white Europeans. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that the ocean and time is racist? Maybe we should cancel it. I'm late everywhere I go anyways.
Weird facts you didn't know. Part 2. You don't get your fingerprints until you're 3 months old. So if you want to commit a crime, just hire a couple babies. We all have little tiny creatures living in our eyelashes. I'm about to start wearing fake lashes. A giraffe can clean its ears with its 21-inch tongue. I know you ladies like... ATMs and public toilets are equally as dirty. So the next time you go take your money out, just grab your dick. Honey never spoils. So in theory, you can eat 5,000-year-old honey. The human head remains conscious 15 seconds after it's been decapitated. So if somebody cut your head off, they can still get that password. You can eat garlic through your feet. If you rub it on the sole of your foot, you'll taste it in your mouth in 30 minutes. You don't believe me? Go ahead and give it a try. Go ahead.
The human body is really weird. People with blue eyes are more sensitive to pain than the average person. Number 2, where are my lefties at? I'm not a lefty, but right-handed people, y'all need to check on your left-handed friends because on average, you will live 9 years longer than them. The comment section about to get a little weird with this one. It turns out that 1 in every 300 men can themselves. Y'all must be having a real good quarantine. Next, the shape of your eyebrows can predict your personality. People with straight eyebrows tend to be more fact and detail oriented, while people with slightly curved eyebrows tend to be more people. This one just made me depressed. The average human spends 5 years of his life or her life eating. I have spent 12 already. Now I want you to grab the first thing that you see without your pinky and squeeze as tightly as you can. Now I want you to squeeze it with your pinky. The reason your grip was tighter the second time around is because 50% of your hand strength is in your pinky. Next, sorry fellas, sex burns about 4 calories a minute, so don't think just because you burned 8 calories you rocked her world. Follow my Instagram.
Weird facts you didn't know. Part 4. 7% of Americans claim they don't bathe at all. Can you imagine putting them all in one room and going, ooh, shoot, I'm in a tub right now. Every year, about 599 people are struck by lightning. 600. At any given time, 5,000 people around the world are having sex. And all I have is you. Your nose and ears never stop growing, but your eyes are always the same size from birth. Damn, I had some big-ass eyes when I was a baby. It takes 43 muscles to frown, but only 17 muscles to smile. Damn, you haters be working hard. When you're typing, the longest word that alternates hands is skepticism. And if you're skeptical, go type it and see. It is impossible to sneeze with your eyes open. Oh, you don't believe me? Go sniff some pepper and try it. Go ahead. Weird facts you probably didn't know. The average person laughs 12 times a day. I guess I'm not average. Fried chicken is the most popular meal ordered in sit-down restaurants in the United States. Being as though we're only 13% of the population, I guess it's not just black people. Frogs don't need to drink water because they can absorb water directly through their skin. I wish that could happen when I take a shower. 85% of people in the world can curl their tongue into a tube. Look at you trying it. Healthy males produce 70 to 150 million sperms a day. Jerk away, fellas. Alligators can grow about 2,000 new teeth every year. The tooth fairy probably broke as hell. I know you be thinking the mirror be telling the truth, but you will never see your own face. Think about it. And some of y'all are lucky.
Here are some facts you're gonna wish I didn't tell you. Ted Bundy, the serial killer, used to work for a suicide prevention hotline. According to ancient Greeks, redheads turn into vampires when they die. One of the first symptoms of heart disease is sudden death. It also could be the last symptom. Oh, are you trying to bake a cake but you don't have an egg? Good news, you can substitute 17 milliliters of human blood for an egg. Please don't try it though. Mathematicians say there are so many ways to shuffle a deck of cards that when you shuffle a deck of cards, you're probably the first person who has ever made that combination. Do you know that feeling when you're half asleep and all of a sudden you jerk awake? Yeah, that's your brain's way of making sure that you're not gonna die because your heart rate has slowed down so much. The FDA allows small amounts of bugs and rodent hair in peanut butter. Send this to someone to ruin their day.
Not so fun facts that are guaranteed to ruin your day.
The Earth is hit by a solar superstorm every 150 years on average, and it's been 155 years since the last one. We're overdue.
Out of all the people you see or interact with on a daily basis, at least one of them has murdered somebody.
Every year, the anniversary of your death rolls around without you knowing it. And every year on your birthday, we remind you how close you are to your death.
Out of a group of 10 friends, one of you is likely to die by the age of 40.
Everything you own has a part, a component, or an entire fabrication linked to human slavery. The clothes you wear are made by slaves. The bed you sleep on is made by slaves.
You could have a prion in your brain right now, slowly folding, making copies of itself until your brain can't function anymore. There's an unexploded nuclear warhead off the coast of Savannah, Georgia, and nobody knows where.
What your favorite color says about you, part 1. If your favorite color is red, man, you're definitely a dope person with a good-ass personality and a good-ass person to be friends with, not gonna lie. And you have a good taste in color, man. Red's a dope color, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, if you're a fan of the color blue, you're definitely a chill type of person to be around. You're always, usually chill, but you know how to have a good time. And you're definitely the funniest one out of your friend group, hands down, easily. If you're a fan of the color green, you're definitely a simple type of person, doesn't need too much in their life to be satisfied. And, you like to go outside and, enjoy the outside world, not just be cooped up inside all the time. You feel me? I don't know. If you're a fan of yellow, I feel like if you like the color orange, you're very family oriented. You appreciate family and friends a lot, and you're also really talkative. Like, you love being around people, and you love being the center of attention sometimes. I don't know. Alright, if you like the color pink, you're definitely a social butterfly. You love to talk to your friends, but you guys seem to care about what other people think a lot, and I don't really know why, but it's whatever.
Weird facts you didn't know. Part 8. 85% of men like to keep the lights on when having sex. So ladies, if you want that yummy yum, you better keep them lights on. A squirrel can survive a 200-foot drop because it has special padded feet. Now, I don't know what kind of pad squirrel feet are made out of, but I'm gonna change every airbag in my car to squirrel feet. Your pupils dilate when you're looking at someone you love or hate. So if you want to know if someone loves you or hates you, just look them directly in the eye and see if their pupils get bigger. 75% of dreams are negative. And I know it's true because I be trying to sprint in my dreams, but my legs don't be moving. Can I get some super speed? Dreams be hating, bro. Elephants are the only mammal that can't jump. Well, that sucks. Only 1% of people can move both eyebrows separately. I can move one, got the rock thing going on there. See, look at you trying it. You ain't in the 1%.
People straight up be like, no hate, but you're so ugly. But no hate, no hate, no hate. Or no hate, but you're so relevant. Who even are you? Why even a part of the Hype House? But no hate, no hate, no hate. I'm pretty sure that's hate. If you are putting someone else down intentionally, that is hate, my darling. And if you have ever experienced those comments or people talking to you like that, know that it roots from a deeper insecurity that has nothing to do with you. Whenever someone hates on you, really it's a reflection of themselves, because when someone is secure with themselves, they do not feel the need to put you down.
Craziest things found on the dark web, part 1. Okay, but before we actually start looking at crazy things, you need to understand, what is the dark web? Well, you have to understand the difference between the World Wide Web, the deep web, and the dark web. The World Wide Web is the easily accessible part of the internet, and it's what you're on right now. The crazy thing is, it's only 4% of the internet. 90% of the internet is the deep web. It's basically inaccessible web pages. The other 5 to 6% of the internet is the dark web. The dark web is actually public internet, just like the World Wide Web. However, you have to have special software or a special browser like the Tor browser to be able to access it. And the dark web gets a bad rap because there are a lot of terrible things on there, and we'll be talking about some of them in this series. However, it can be used for good also. When you have really repressed countries and their people can't get access to public information, sometimes the dark web can help them start revolutions. But I know what you guys want. You guys want the bad stuff. So we're going to talk about the bad stuff that's on the dark web in this series. But I may just do 1 or 2 good things because good things are nice.
Weird facts you didn't know. Part 11. The average length of a tongue from throat to tip is 4 inches. I guess I'm average. You can squeeze lemon juice on apples and bananas to stop them from turning brown. How you like them apples? Pumpkin pie is one of the few aphrodisiacs that increase blood flow to the... No wonder so many babies are conceived on Thanksgiving. In the early 90s, the average bra size was a 34B. Today, it's a 36C. It's funny because they all went to D. Babies are born without kneecaps. They appear between the age of 2 and 6. So needless to say, quit rushing your kids to walk. Only 1% of people can break an egg with 2 fingers. I guess I'm not in the 1%. Are you in the 1%? Make sure you heart this video and follow me for more. Boop.
People always ask me, how are you so confident? Tell me how to be more confident. Let me tell you a little secret. I don't give a crap what anyone has to say about me. If you know me and love me, you're on team me. And if you don't, I don't care about you.
What your birth month says about you, part 1. Good old January. Where do I start? You guys are very independent. You know, you love your own space. Hardworking, disciplined, but you guys think you know everything. Y'all don't know everything. Just because you're born in January don't mean you know everything. That's all I gotta say. I'm just saying. If you were born in February, you're probably a very loyal and caring person, a great friend as well. Love being around friends and family, but you guys are really soft. That's the only downside, and you're definitely the freakiest one out of your friend group. People that are born in March are usually like really quiet and like to themselves, but they're also very generous people. But y'all be getting annoying sometimes because you don't want anyone to like show you up or like let you know that you're doing something wrong. Because you guys are always think you're doing it right. I don't understand, but it's fine though. It's fine. Y'all still chill. Y'all still chill. People born in April are the most bold people I've ever met in my life. I don't know what it is, but y'all bold, like real bold. I don't know.
For the people I went to school with and constantly called me the shy kid or the quiet kid, I'm not shy or quiet. I just didn't fucking like anybody.